Hi everyone, today's headlines. NPCC Vice President Jonathan Awo passes away at Guwahati. War against drugs continue at Noklek and One Health. Deputy CM Paton calls for a comprehensive legal mechanism for screen out irresponsible police personnel from service. Alabo Naga extends support to farmers' protest. Republic Day speech of Governor undermines Naga people political struggle by Naga Oho. Arrested terrorists reveal larger plot to target Jammu city. Major attack averted as mastermind held. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit poll-bound Assam, West Bengal on February 7, lay foundation stones of key projects. Oxford or AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccines less effective against South African variant by study. News in details. NPCC Vice President Jonathan Awo passes away at Guwahati. Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee condolences the untimely demise of Jonathan Awo, Vice President NPCC at Guwahati yesterday. He was undergoing treatment at GNRC Guwahati after suffering serious head injury in a road accident 5 days ago at Dimapur town, informed the NPCC Communication Department. NPCC recalls Jonathan Awo as an excellent orator who possessed natural ability to be comfortable with both young and old. He was an indispensable asset for the party and was loved by everyone irrespective of age, position and beyond party affiliation, the committee said. War against drugs continue at Noklek, One Health. Noklek Police Anti-Drug Squad apprehended one person with 530 tablets of Spasmocare during a surprise checking and raid on February 5 midnight. Accordingly, coordination with Drug Inspector Tunsang was done for further necessary action after all legal formalities, the Noklek police informed. Deputy CM Paton calls for comprehensive legal mechanism to screen out irresponsible police personnel from service. The Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, Y. Paton, while appreciating the efforts of the police force, pointed out that a serious area of concern in police force is the presence of some drug addicts and alcoholic personnel. He called for a comprehensive legal mechanism to further strengthen the service jurisprudence to screen out such irresponsible personnel from the service in the police force. The Deputy CM said this while addressing the 49th General Conference of Nagaland Police Service Association held on February 5, 2021 at Rhododendron Hall, Police Complex, Chumukuduma as a special guest. Alabo Naga extends support to farmers' protest. Alabo Naga, an award-winning musician from Nagaland, expressed his support for Indian farmers who have been protesting against the centre's new farm laws. Taking to Twitter, Alabo said, "I genuinely support the farmer protest in India. Dear government, handle and tackle it wisely, whether it's good or bad. They are all your children. Stop this stepmother treatment." Republic Day speech of Governor undermines Naga people's political struggle by Naga Hoho. The Naga Hoho had a coordination meeting with the United Naga Council, Arunachal Naga Students Federation and Zilonggrung and Rengma Council Assam on January 28, 2021 at Guwahati. A joint statement from the Naga Hoho ANCS, ANSF Zilonggrung and Rengma Council Assam and United Naga Council Manipur stated that the coordination meeting took strong exception on the recent Republic Day speech of R.N. Ravi, the governor of Nagaland and the centre's interlocutor to Indo-Naga peace talks. The speech undermines the political struggle of the Naga people and questions the integrity of the interlocutor, it said. We understand that the speech is not independent from the larger political scheme of the Government of India and we assert that this must stop. It is clear that the governor is being used to create more problems than to resolve the Naga issue, the joint statement read. Arrested terrorists reveal larger plot to target Jammu city. Major attack averted as mastermind held. A major terror attack has been foiled in Jammu and Kashmir after arrested terrorists revealed a larger plot by Lashkar-e-Mustafa Chief Hidayatullah Malik to target the winter capital of the Union Territory. 4 terrorist associates who were arrested earlier from Anantnag had revealed that terrorist Hidayatullah Malik was planning a major attack in Jammu city, being the winter capital of the Jammu and Kashmir, the Jammu and Kashmir police said in a statement. Malik was arrested near Kuchwani in Jammu in a joint operation by Jammu and Anantnag police at about 3:30 p.m. on Saturday. The Jammu and Kashmir police said the Lashkar-e-Mustafa is a friend organization of Jaish-e-Muhammad. He is one of the 10 accused in a case pertaining to the detection of the powerful car bomb in Pulwama in May 2020, which was later on destroyed on the spot to avert any major mishap. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit pole-bound Assam, West Bengal on February 7 lay foundation stones of key projects. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting pole-bound Assam and West Bengal on Sunday to lay the foundation stone of key infrastructure projects. The Prime Minister will first launch Assam Mala, a project to improve state highways and roads at a function in North Assam, Sonitpur district at 11:45 am. He will also lay the foundation stone of 2 medical colleges to be set up in Bishwanath and Charai-Dio districts. An estimated rupees 1,100 crore has been earmarked for the 2 colleges. Each hospital will have 500 bed capacity and 100 MBBS seat capacity. At around 4:50 p.m., the Prime Minister will dedicate to the nation and lay the foundation stone of key infrastructure projects in Haldia, West Bengal. The Prime Minister will dedicate to the nation the LPG import terminal built by Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. It has been constructed with an investment of around rupees 1,100 crore and has been capacity of 1 million metric ton per annum. It will cater to the growing requirement of LPG in West Bengal and other states in eastern and northeastern India and is an important step towards realizing the vision of the Prime Minister to provide clean cooking LPG to every household, said an official statement. Oxford or AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine less effective against South African variant. British drug maker AstraZeneca said on Saturday its vaccine developed with the University of Oxford appeared to offer only limited protection against mild disease caused by the South African variant of COVID-19, based on early data from a trial. The study from South African University of the Witwatersrand and Oxford University showed the vaccine had significant reduced efficacy against the South African variant, according to Financial Times report published earlier in the day. Among coronavirus variants currently most concerning for scientists and public health experts are the so-called British, South African and Brazilian variant, which appear to spread more swiftly than others. That's all for now. To get such latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.